And we're live. Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday, June 29th, and despite the clock on my computer saying it is 8:06 p.m., it is actually 8:02 p.m., and I see some people in the chat already. Yahia Gertej, Novell Koss, Marg H, Ali BHG, John O'Meara, Michelle Briggs, COVID Hippo, Brad Palmer, Who's Ja, Hunter Stewart, Unknown Canada, Marie Palmer, Yogi, Momin. Sorry. Yep, no, I got that right. It's a day where I have been outside, but I haven't really stepped foot outside, and I didn't want to have a total write-off of a day. I've actually done very little this week. So I thought, why not do a home stream? I didn't do one of these last week, so I guess this is kind of a makeup. Can you hear all that honking out there? Anyways, let's kick this one off with a Waterloo Grapefruit Radler. This is, oh, it's only 2.5%. It's a tad on the light side. A blend of real grapefruit juice and beer, small batch brewed in the traditional German style. Crisp and uber refreshing. I gotta turn my notifications down. What? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. All right, well, cheers. I hope you're all having a good Wednesday. As we get that open. I do have my webcam mounted on a selfie stick this time rather than the gimbal I was using. And I just noticed it can kind of like start shaking and wobbling around a bit. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I will try to get that fixed. As for this stream, I have 3 videos I have never played before that we will watch, or you will watch if you stay along. Stay along? Yeah. Good English. If you stay with me on this stream, I'll play them. One of them is a walk to the lake. Another one is a walk to a bar. And another one is a scooter ride. And I will tell you about my new toy that arrived today. So yesterday, I had to unbox and unpack a 77-inch TV for my friend. I was kind of house sitting, and the TV came, and that's what I did. Today was my turn to get a big giant package that was far more annoying to deal with. And I have a nice cut. No, I'm not giving you the middle finger, but one of those giant box staples they use to keep these things closed put a nice gash in my finger. So I'm just kind of airing it out. Not much of a Band-Aid person. Ali BHG says, oh, related to VR. No, I will show you what I got, or at least on the website. It's around the corner. But I will show that to you. But in the meantime, just since we've got, wow, well over 100 people here already, I'll kick off a video. This one was recorded on the first day of summer, whenever the heck that was. I did a video that day starting at the lake, heading north up York Street. Yes, that was the video. So this is my trip to record that. I thought I would leave the camera running and I would use that. I was going to use this in a live stream last week, which I never got around to. So I've been sitting on this one for a while. Feel free to ask me anything throughout the course of the evening. I don't have to answer, but I'll do my best. Novell Koss says, keeping a cut from drying out actually helps it heal better and with less chance of scarring. Well, my days of being a hand model are long gone with this janky, crooked pinky finger, so I could go with a little battle scar there. Johnny has a boo-boo. Dan says, hey, Johnny. Hello, Dan. Gertej. It is a Dr. Pepper shirt, and we are leaving Union Station, and we're about to head out to Bay Street and walk south. Yeah, he says Q&A. Selective Q&A. Selective Q&A. COVID Hippo asks, there we go. Do you like hippos? Did you know that hippos are close relatives of whales? Whales are mammals. So they're one of those animals that went from the sea to land, back to the sea. Well, when they went back to the sea, the hippos didn't join them. So they're similar, I guess. I don't really know. Alexa, are whales related to hippos? Alexa said, sorry, I'm not sure. Well, while you're watching this video, I'm going to get to the bottom of that. Are whales related to... I always thought they were. I always had that in my mind. Hippos and whales may look different, but they are actually each other's closest living relatives, sharing a common ancestor that lived about 55 million years ago. There we go. There's some quality information. Well, whales and hippos. Well, whales are mammals. They need to come up for air. They used to live on land. So it all makes sense. Chris Mill says, eating Johnny and friends. Jays and Boston are tied at 1. Vladdy with the walk-off. Boston hasn't beaten another AL East team in a series this year. Whose jaw saw the drunk video and the pride video? You think you enjoyed the drunk one better? Maybe I'll do something like that again. Not on 2 wheels, but walking, I think it's fine. Butthead Bear is here from Taiwan. I believe you're in Taipei, right? Marge H. Watchmeld Cambodia Vids. I gotta learn how to talk. It's a crazy place if you're driving or cycling or walking. Hopefully I can get back. I do have my sights set on going to Japan in August and then somewhere else really far away in October. Until then, I don't know. But I'm quite close on buying tickets to go to Japan. I've actually found a friend, so I didn't find a friend. I was talking with some of my friends the other night who I hadn't seen in a while, and none of us had traveled in a while, so I could mix some business with pleasure, go on a trip with some friends and check out Japan, bring my camera, bring my live streaming gear, and just kind of make it a win for everyone. So yeah, I'm hoping to go there in August. I've been to Japan like 8 or 9 times already, something stupid like that. Gertej says that is Scotiabank Arena. Correct. Naval Cost wouldn't mind visiting Japan. You can get a lot of direct flights actually from Pearson. And yes, Michelle, I will. I wish I had my stuff with me the last few times I went. Ali BHG says Kyoto. I'm thinking more Tokyo this time. But definitely Kyoto's good. You can go to Kyoto, Nara, Kobe. There's like 4 cities all in one right there. Kobe Hippo says Tokyo. Yeah, I need to save up a little harder to go to Tokyo. I don't think I've ever been to a more expensive city. And I've been to New York. But yeah, that is where I'm planning. I might do like something during the summer, like short and hopefully cheap before then. But Japan in August is the goal. Hello, what's up, Canarius? I gotta move my chat over to the side a bit. There's a cable in the way. There we go. So we are crossing Lakeshore, heading underneath the Gardner Expressway here. COVID Hippo is leaving Monday for London. Would that be fake London or real London? Cortege ate New York fries. I lived. Man, you can tell I didn't go outside and get any fresh air today. I worked at New York Fries for a very long time through the end of high school and first few years of university. As we wait to cross. John Amir has been scoping out tickets for Hanoi. If you have an idea, you should go there. If you're going to go all that way, I would go see more of Vietnam. Hanoi is awesome, but so is Saigon or Ho Chi Minh. You can go to Da Nang and Hoi An. Nha Trang is a very popular place. Like, Vietnam is an awesome, awesome country. Or you could tag team it and go to like Cambodia or Laos or Thailand nearby. Have you been to Samoa? BHG asking the real questions while I highlighted Sunjibs. No, I have not been to Samoa. So after this video, I'll show you what I've been up to all day and getting that nice gash on my finger. You know what? This is weird. I'm going to test something. I apologize if this is really annoying, but YouTube Studio is blinking at me saying, why don't you try running an ad? So I've got this stream running on my phone. I'm going to see if I press this button here, if it plays an ad. If an ad plays, I'm very sorry. I just don't know any other way to test this. So I pressed the button. Did anyone see an ad start playing? Didn't happen. And this is logged in with a different account. Okay, so it didn't play an ad? What is this all about? It says, press this button to insert an ad during your live stream. Marg H saw an ad. Young Jet. So I guess it randomly plays. What kind of ad did it show? Brad Palmer says ad, yes. Did it interrupt the video? How did the ad appear? We're testing YouTube features here. Yeah, I have premium too. So I don't see ads. Also, it doesn't play ads on my own videos when I'm watching them from my account. But I logged into like another account. Mine was like a beach vacation ad. They just want to know if you would push the button. Don't worry, I can't put dugout emptied in the Jays game, says Chris Mills. What did those little weaklings from Boston do this time? Don't worry, I will not abuse that button. I just think it's... YouTube has gotten a lot more aggressive at trying to monetize things and compete with Twitch. Like now, there's a feature, which I still haven't figured out, where you guys can gift a membership to somebody else in the chat. So if you want to like give someone else a channel membership to my channel as a gift, because that's a thing that happens in Twitch. That's kind of part of Twitch culture. They call them subscriptions in Twitch. Now YouTube is trying to do that. And now they're letting us like stick ads. Don't worry, I'm not going to... Maybe if I go to the bathroom or something, I would press that, but I'm not going to just randomly jam on that because that would be annoying. And I would expect you to leave. If someone did that to me, I'd be like, I'm not watching this. And we are south of Harbor Street. There goes a city sightseeing. Also, with 162 people watching, if I interrupted every single one of you for an ad, that would be like a loony. That's not worth it. Pissing everyone off for like $1? No, we will not do that. Liz P says Acer PC ad. Ooh, it was nice. Today was kind of overcast and rainy, right? It was kind of raining off and on. I am thinking maybe after this live stream, I'll take my new toy outside. Sanjib is coming back soon. How can you guys hear the audio on the video? Let me... There, I just turned it up a little bit. Wing Zero says click on the thumbs up button. Thank you, Wing Zero. As we make our way to Harbor Square Park. And Jeanette is here. Good evening, Jeanette. Are we going to Center Island? No. We're going to the spot where I started filming a video right after this. But after this, I will show you a sneak picture of the... a sneak picture. Yes, my English is on point tonight. Of what I was doing all day. What should have taken 45 minutes ended up taking me like 3 hours because I'm an idiot and I suck. Sushi Wolf says, have you done a video inside a convention? No, I have not. It's kind of weird. inside. Like, I feel weird recording in shopping malls, but it's such a mainstream public place. I don't think I would record in a convention unless I was like invited to, or if it was like, I don't know, like Comic-Con or something like that. What's up, Canarius? The weather right now is not showing because it's too low. I can put it 22 degrees Celsius. And I think it was like that all day, and it was kind of raining a bit off and on earlier. Fan Expo is coming up in 2 months. There we go. Maybe I'll do something like that. I don't really know. Although I've got my new super selfie stick that I can record parades, big crowds with. And draw an awful lot of attention to myself as the guy holding his arm way up in the air with a camera over his head. Can you take us to Hanlon? That is the one beach I will not be taking people to on this channel. There's rules on YouTube, and that place would not be in compliance with them. Ali says Boston trains have a lot of problems. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, apparently Air Canada has been shitting the bed a lot lately. The crowding's getting better at Pearson, but Air Canada is doing awful from what I've been reading. COVID Hippo is flying with British Airways on Monday. Probably a good choice. Sounds like a classy airline. Not that I've never actually been on British Airways. Nor have I been to Britain, despite having a mom who was born there and several family members who live there. Lazaro says, what's stopping anyone from taking 2 bags and walking off with them at the airport? Well, at our airport, yeah, that's true, I guess. But there is one more check where they can always grab you at the door and inspect your bags. I've never seen anyone flagged for that, but there's always one last clearance that you have to go through with your bags. In some American airports, you can actually walk off the street and go right to the baggage claim area. It's really weird. So I'm not sure what the security precautions are for that. Melting Tomato says, good evening, everyone. You caught the Rona for the first time. So is life. Hopefully it's not so rough. I think we've all been exposed to it. Maybe we all haven't caught it, but we've all certainly been exposed to it by now. Harjot says, Johnny, how's your e-bike doing? You'll find out about that very soon, Harjot. Naughty Brown chiming in. British Airways are always good. Hello, Estelle in the house. As we are about to go from Harbor Square Park East over to Harbor Square Park West. So I don't know what I'm doing Friday. I think it's Canada Day. So probably not going to be around home for a stream. So I thought, let's just do this tonight. Ravel has shopped at Rona before. You didn't find it that harsh. Ha! If only I had like... Ellie BH, she says game soon. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that Stanley Parable game. We'll do it soon, Susan. We'll do it soon. Have you heard of Display? It's like Facebook, but let your followers watch ads to support you. I have not heard of that, but that also means like one more thing to get people to sign up to. I'd rather try to not do that. Like I'm deliberately not on Twitter, not on TikTok. Went to Twitch, not really doing that. The only one that really kind of complements this is Instagram, so I have that presence. And there is Patreon, but I don't want to be one of those people that has a million different platforms to keep up on. COVID Hippo says Facebook is the worst. It is. I had to dust off my Facebook account when I got my Oculus Quest 2 because it's required to log in. How annoying was that? Should we get Tipsy Stumbles playing Parables? I don't know, Susan. Maybe it'll be an afternoon one. I don't know. I've still got to do this like ad integration. And that's got to be in my video, I think, for July 4th. And the company wants to approve the ad. I don't know how to make an ad. Like, I've been turning these things down my whole YouTube career. Because I just think, oh man, I got to talk about some product for 30 seconds and slide that into a video. Like, you see everyone else doing it. But I'm like, it's not worth the effort, man. And I finally agreed to do it. So I've got to do that. I better make myself do that tomorrow. Once that's out of the way with, we'll play Stanley Parable. Hello, Robert. Delia says, any advice on what to do Canada Day around downtown? A lot of places are going to be closed, I think, on Canada Day. So I would say find a good patio if the weather is good. That would be my... So treat it like any other day, except enjoy having the day off. And we are... I think I stopped recording right about here. Susan says the advert should be seamless, like we don't know it's an ad. That's kind of scummy. You should know it's an ad. Right? Oh, hi. I was given some free shit and paid some money to make you not realize I'm trying to sell you something. That's the opposite of what I would want to do. But yeah, definitely, I think Canada Day screams go to a patio. Magical state of receiving. Yeah, are you talking about the world's biggest bookstore, which was on either Elm or Edward? One of those two. Just north of Yonge and Dundas. And I think this is the video. Okay, so what did I do today? I had a big ass package that was supposed to come Thursday, and I checked FedEx, and it was updated to say that it would be coming today. So rather than go out and film or do anything, I decided to just wait for my package. Now, I wasn't totally lazy. I got a few videos ready to go for tomorrow and Friday. But what I got was from this company. I've full disclosure, I have purchased my e-bikes out of my own pocket. Last year, a company said, hey, we'll send you a bike. It was like a $2,500 bike. We just want you to use it in a few videos. And I agreed, and I gave them my address, and then they kind of ghosted me and never sent it to me. And I've had a whole bunch of offers since then from companies doing the same. But the thing is, if they don't really do what I want them to do or are improvements over my existing bikes, I don't want them. I live in a bachelor apartment. I don't have enough room to have a million bikes, nor do I want to use something that is not what I want, selfishly speaking. However, this bike had a feature that just blew my mind. So I was like, yeah, send that to me. So I got this bike here, the E53 City Pro electric bike. That's USD. But you'll notice right here, it says 125 miles per charge. This thing has the biggest, heaviest battery I've ever seen on an e-bike. Now, keep in mind that 125 miles is on like the lowest setting. It assumes you weigh like 150 pounds. It's assuming, you know, a perfectly smooth surface. Realistically, it's not going to come close to that. But yeah, there's what I got. I got the green and tan. It's pretty nifty. This one has turn signals. I thought that was cool. I've never had a bike with turn signals before. I don't know how people in the front are supposed to see that, so I guess you still got to use your arms. It's got a nice beefy motor. My current bike has a 500 watt motor. And that's the thing. I'm not obligated to use this. If I like my Movin more than this, I'm just going to use the Movin. And there we go. Even at 20 miles per hour, it's supposed to go over 70 miles. And at throttle only, so this is not even pedaling. They're saying at 12 miles per hour, you could get over 90 miles on it. So that is the thing I'm excited about. I'm going to be able to like ride to the airport and back, do all kinds of crazy streams. I'll be able to like take the GO train out to Burlington and ride back, or like Oshawa, or just something absolutely stupid like that. So yeah, it's really the super range. It's not fat tire, but these are extra wide tires. They're like 2.5 to 3 inches wide. And crucially, it has a suspension, a good suspension. So I'm not sure. I only rode it for like 10 minutes today. I'm not sure if it will be as good as the Movin for live streaming, because those big fat tires, you know, just soak up all the bumps and stuff. But it does have pretty wide tires, and it's got a nice suspension. And there's that battery. I don't think you're supposed to put 2 people on it. It's like, it said there's like a limit of like 250 pounds. Like, if he weighed 150 and she weighed 100, including their clothes, that might be okay. Also, this rear rack has a limit of like 20 kilograms. What kind of advertising is this? But yeah, that's what I got today, but it came in a million pieces. So I had to build it. And there it is in my living room. So that's what I did today. And look at that big honking battery. It was huge. So it is so heavy. So I dig the, they let me choose, they had 2 different models. There was like the step through, the E43 or the E53, and they let me choose my color. They shipped it here. I didn't have to pay duty or anything. So full disclosure, I did not pay for this. But I'm also not obligated to say anything nice about it. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to make some videos with it. I have one member's request to do a pretty long ride that I think would have pushed my Movin a bit too far range-wise out in Scarborough. Should be no problem for this. I'm thinking maybe Canada Day, I'll do like the Humber River Trail on this. So we'll take it out for a ride. Well, define free, I have to use it. And I just said I would agree to use it in a live stream and one video. And there was no contract signed. I don't mind disclosing to you guys, you know, my agreement with them, because obviously I'm not going to go out and buy a new e-bike when I already have a perfectly good one, 2 perfectly good ones. Bike to Detroit again. But yeah, that's my news. That's what I did today. I got this. It came in around 2. I built it. I built the whole bike in like 30 minutes, but this front fender took me, I don't want to talk about how long it took me to get this front fender on. It took me a very long time. The rest of the bike just went together beautifully. It could not have been more simple. Except for the front fender from hell. That took me a while. So yeah, so there we go. Now I will play another video. 1, 2, 3. I'm just syncing the audio with my fingers there. This is Dundas Square. This was recorded Friday night, and we're going to be walking to Betty's. So the video that I recorded and uploaded for this morning was after Betty's. This is before Betty's. Is the bike Canadian? No, it is not Canadian. I don't even know. I think they're American or Chinese, one of the 2. We're gonna judge the bike based on that. Although I do have a soft spot for my existing 2 e-bikes because they're from Canadian companies, but Kartik loved my night video on Friday after Betty's. It was cool. I think that line was for a performance at Dundas Square. Oh, my friend messaged me. I saw an ad. Thank you, Marg H. Says, congrats on the new toy. I built it myself, so if something bad happens, don't blame the company, blame me. There was almost a fight at the Jays games. Yeah, someone told me the bench is cleared. Sarah was here about the same time. Yeah, that was one of those like stupidly long lineups. And then near the front, there's people just like showing up and cutting in. So that's what happens when you don't have anyone managing the line. John Amira says many men have a utilitarian view of clothing. I am one of them. I've been wearing this Dr. Pepper t-shirt for years. I'm pretty sure I bought it off of Amazon. I gradually went from almost everything from H&M to everything from Amazon. So we are heading south down Victoria Street. And I'm going to make a left. I don't know, maybe at Shooter or Queen? I'm not sure exactly. But I'm going to make a left pretty soon. We're very close to the passport office. Correct. I wonder if the lineups at the passport office have cleared up. That made news, right? It was taking people forever just to get their passports renewed. You know, because the government didn't anticipate there would be an enormous demand for that, apparently. Oops. Sarah says I walked right in front of her at Kensington Market. Neat. That must mean you were probably in one of my videos. I'm not normally walking through Kensington Market if I'm not recording.
They're going on at 7:45.
Tajer says his passport won't be... Yeah, I got my passport renewed in 2015. I did the 10-year renewal, so mine will be in 2025. Which is weird. I'll be 45, and my passport picture will be from when I'm 35. The driver's license, same story, I think, though. Sanjib says, hey, Johnny, can you buy a computer for live stream? Why would I? I have a computer that works quite well. I actually have 2 computers. What's the benefit of doing that? Do you get recognized randomly these days? I do. Quite often, actually. It's the one thing making me think maybe I'll go back to wearing a mask.
First time, 19.
Sunglasses, hat. He says, are there any apartments here on Victoria Street? There are some. There's condos around here. Like there's the Pantages at Victoria and Shooter. Apartments, no. There'll be some in the St. Lawrence neighborhood just around the corner from here. This says, come on, you secretly love it. I don't know about that. What if I ever hit a low spot and I decide to go to like Zanzibar and then there's pictures of me tagged on Instagram? I'll just say I was making a video. Hello, SR Gots. Now we're going east. I think this is Shooter, right? Did I turn east on Shooter? I wasn't paying attention. Shooter or Queen? I think it's Queen, actually. This looks like Queen. We must be on Queen. Because Yeah, we're definitely on Queen. If you seek political asylum, you don't actually need a passport. I don't know. I don't know. Wing Zero is waiting for his passport. I don't know what your, where do you get IDs in Canada? Town halls? We have this thing called Service Ontario. It's this privatized government service where you go do your vehicle registrations and they'll take care of, I think they'll do your health card and your driver's license as well. Johnny's Sushi Time story. As for passports, we have dedicated passport offices. And Toronto has a few. I know there's one in Victoria, there's one in North York. And I got my first one ever at one in Etobicoke. As we are approaching Queen and Church Streets. It's always amazing how much less lively the east side of downtown is versus the west side. This was the one weekend where the east side was buzzing pretty good with all the commotion around church. But that would have been much north of here. But if you picked any random major intersection on the west side of downtown, it would have been busier than this. BHG admiring the car. Yeah, I actually went in the middle of the pandemic when all the driver's license renewals were delayed indefinitely. I went to get mine renewed and I didn't know about it. So I went to Service Ontario, the one at Canadian Tire in Rosedale. I lined up. There was 10 people in line. Then when I got there, the lady was like, "Hun, you don't need to get your driver's license renewed. It's they've suspended that for the pandemic." And I was like,
For the first time.
"Okay, but I'm gonna have to do it then." She was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, I'm here now. You're here now. Can I just pay you and do it now?" And she was like, "Of course." She was initially trying to push me away, "Don't do this." I was like, "I'm already here. Might as well." So I got my license renewed. Was it last year or the year before? Man, this is just 2 years of a big blur, but one of the last two. I think it was 2020 actually. It says born in 1980. That makes sense. There's a Service Canada on College in Little Italy as well, I think. But the cool thing, if you lose your health card, you don't have to pay for it. And they just mail you a new one. When I got pickpocketed in Thailand one year, I had my backup credit card, which I never used, in my wallet, and my health card for ID. My driver's license was in my luggage, locked up. And my passport was in the hotel safe. I always keep 3 payments separate in 3 separate secure places, or one of them is on me. And I keep 3 IDs separate. So it would basically take 3 catastrophes on a vacation to wipe me out. Right? I'll have 2 credit cards and a debit card and a bunch of cash spread out. And I'll have my passport, driver's license, and health card spread out. But I always bring stuff on me that is going to have the least impact if it's stolen or if I lose it. So I lost my health card, and I called Service Ontario from my hotel bed in Thailand, and the girl just kind of laughed and said, "A new one will be in the mail tomorrow. You'll get it in a week." And I was like, "Thanks." Didn't have to pay anything, just called. They sent me a new one. So decent service there over the phone by Service Ontario. All right, what's up, Canarius? Have a good night. I don't know if that's a secret, Susan. Why bank card is free? Asks Sunjin. Shouldn't it be free? Your mom and stepdad were told to take and wear a money bag. Yeah, a lot of people do stuff like that when they go away. I was stupid. I had my wallet in my back pocket. I've since switched to being a front pocket wallet wearing person. Phone and wallet always in the front pocket so I can feel them. And it's a lot more obvious if someone tries to, like, if they do the old someone bumps into you while someone comes up and, like, sticks their hand in your pocket. And I tend to use cargo shorts and put them under a zipper or the current ones I have now are like Velcro, but just try to make it pretty annoying and pretty noticeable for you, and you can kind of avoid that problem. Naughty Brown says, am I coming over to the UK anytime soon? I don't have plans for it. I'd like to, but I've been planning. I want to go somewhere kind of far and exotic, so I'm planning Japan in August, and then October somewhere else really far. Johnny, is this tomorrow's video? No, this is a video just for tonight. I recorded this. I used to put these ones on the 24/7 live stream as well, but I've killed that live stream. So this is it. Is my stream still running? It is. You have mail. Oh, I gotta mail this email these bike people to tell them I got the bike. Las Vegas live stream. Glasgow is exotic. My mom would get a kick out of it if I went to Glasgow. RFID protection is important while traveling. I have a wallet that has that. If you want exotic in Asia, try Indonesia. Much cheaper than Japan, says Blunderbuss. Yeah, I went to I didn't go to Jakarta. I went to Bali for 1 week, and then I flew to Bangkok for the second week. No, this is the only time this video will ever be played, for those people asking. There's the look towards the financial district. Colin doesn't understand Glaswegian. Sumatra is amazing and very low tourists. Been to Greece? No. When are you going to do a mall walk? Those are good to do in the winter when it's cold. It's not always, and I don't have the luxury of riding like my bike or scooter as often, so I tend to do a lot more mall walks in the colder months. I do need to go do an updated path walk at some point. Motion, this was last Friday. Estelle loves Bali. It's a fantastic place. Yeah, there's a ton of Australians there. Hey, this is my first home stream on this channel where I haven't had a dog in the apartment in quite a while. I did the Sunday night stumbles right after I got rid of Digby. Alex says the path would be great. Yeah. Maybe I'll go do a path video tomorrow, actually. I usually try to... There's like a weird noise coming from my balcony. Usually I try to time my path videos not to be on a Friday, just because Fridays are always light traffic-wise, and to be during rush hour, but maybe I'll just say screw it and go in the middle of the day tomorrow, because why not? Claudia M says, okay, I can chat for a little bit now. I thank whoever gave you permission for that. Oh, there's a farmer's market tomorrow at Underpass Park. I did not know that. During the middle of a weekday? Johnny, in October, can you visit Miami? Maybe. Susan says it's weird. No Charlie howling from the balcony. I've never been stopped or had any trouble in any malls when zero, fortunately. Although I do have a trick in malls. I'm pretty aware of where security are, and when I do see them, I tend to hold my phone up and pretend I'm interested in it while I'm holding the camera, and I kind of hold them like this, keeping my phone in a way to sort of shield or block the camera from them. Springer home run, 2-1 Jays. Yay. Seminyak and Bali is great. That's a very, there's like 2 or 3 like super touristy spots. Seminyak is like the more upscale one, right? It's got some nicer hotels and beach spots. Transwave says, oops, wrong account. I walked right in front of you at Kensington. You're in the video. Did you recognize me in person? You're always welcome to wave and say hi. Lots of people do. Oh, I'm in Betty's now. I wonder if my friend is in this. At what point do I turn the camera off as I go to the back patio? Kind of. They're kind of sort of in it. Yoink. Yeah, I don't normally put anything valuable in a backpack. Grizzly says we need an updated Ontario Place walk. Yeah, I was thinking of doing like one of those kind of abandoned style ones. All right. Tis be the last video. This one was yesterday morning, actually. Hello, Everett C. Welcome to the chat. So the other two were walk in style. This one is on the e-scooter. Lisa says hidden Toronto. I've uncovered all the hidden Toronto places. Transwave says I zipped by so fast. I do tend to walk a little fast. I think me and Ken both do that. I think that actually helps with the video retention versus just going really slow and plodding along. I think people kind of like walking briskly. Liz, happy hump day. Thank you for the 279, Liz. Happy hump day to you as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Liz. Susan says Queen in Portland. This is... Yeah, I started at Portland and Wellington.
Happy hump day.
Thank you, Liz. Ali BHG says, damn Red Sox. The Red Sox suck. And don't worry, Essergots, the Yankees are going to fall apart. And on this particular scoot, I was racing against time because I had a premiere at 9 a.m. So I put up a message. They're 13 games up. Yeah. They're going to regress. So I had like 25 minutes to get from Portland and Wellington up to Greektown to get on my computer and attend my own premiere, which started at 9. Also, the delivery of the TV at my friend's house was slated between 9 and end of the day. So I didn't want to miss that, because if I missed the delivery, there was no point in even going. The delivery that was supposed to come the day before. So I was in like full-on hustle mode, and I was thinking like, what's the quickest way to get there? Ultimately, I think I decided to take Adelaide, just take the bike path on Adelaide over to Sherbourne, and then I took that up to Bloor, I think. There is one point where my camera cuts out, but it does resume, so there is a little blip in the video. Sanjib says, can you make Johnny Stumbles put a new live stream? A 24/7 stream? Maybe if I would do another 24/7 stream if I had like an enormous hard drive and it was just full of so much stuff that it would never grow old. but it was kind of hard keeping that fresh. Patrick Gordon says, hey, hello. And you'll notice most of the other 24/7 streams have come down as well. I'm not the only one who took it down. All right, I am going to the little boy's room for a minute. We will leave this playing. Should I hit the ad button? Should I hit it? If you see an ad, I'm sorry. We're testing this new feature, but I'll be back. I pressed it. Oh no. I've also decided to make a coffee. Thank you, Marie and Brad Palmer. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in as my camera bounces around. As Buses Gaming is here. Hello. Yeah, the Brunswick House turned into a Rexall, and now the Rexall has vacated that premises. So hopefully someone will turn it back into a bar. I think it would be definitely something I think the people in the area would get behind. And I think it might have been not so much the Brunswick House wanted to leave as much as Rexall like wanted that spot and was willing to pony up for a bigger lease. I think that's how it worked. Fortunately, the Maddie is still there. That's the other legendary bar in that area. And we we continue to go eastbound through the financial district, right next to the St. Regis Hotel on Adelaide Street. My phone. Where did I put my phone? My phone is over there. Fans Buses Gaming is coming to Oshawa on Sunday to get... Didn't you just get a new PC, Fans Buses Gaming? Didn't you just get a new one? Susan says, but dial it. I actually have a feature in my wallet where if I could press my wallet twice, my phone will ring. Or if I open the app and press a button in the app, my wallet will ring. So it's kind of a neat feature. You'll be seeing that soon in a future video because it's not like they're a sponsor or anything. Yeah, you got a pre-built from Christmas. That like it was just Christmas. Claudia says, call yourself. I used my Fitbit, which has like a call my phone feature. Our drop has been to the CN Tower. Neat. I think I go north on Sherburne Street. We'll do what components did you get, fans? Friendship says, what is the video tomorrow? I don't know. I have a scooter video and I have one more video from Sunday after the Pride Parade. I don't know if tomorrow's a scooter kind of day. What do you guys say? What video should I post tomorrow? Morning scooter ride. Actually, it was right before this video. Or post parade walk on Sunday. I'll skip the smart ass answer here. I'll just let you guys vote. There we go. All new, but the graphics and storage. So you're taking them out of your old one? Chris Mill says, bookmarked, find my Android. Everett C, nice quality stream. Thanks. Thank you, Everett C. Thanks for your support and for joining in. The reason why I switched to coffee after that beer is I'm thinking of hopping on the new e-bike.
Nice quality stream. Thanks.
And taking it for a spin. While I totally don't download Better Call Saul, the episodes I haven't seen, to watch later tonight. It's not at all what I'm going to do. Thank you again, Everett C. Fans Buses Gaming will stream building it Sunday afternoon. Except I built mine with a motherboard that was incompatible, which later got an update to make it compatible. How annoying was that? And now we're going north on Sherburne through the notorious Queen and Sherburne intersection. If I'm doing Sunday Hangout. Yeah, I do that on Sunday quite consistently, I would think. I have not been doing the Friday nights on this channel consistently. I think those have kind of just turned into other things. COVID Hippo says Moss Park is notorious, unfortunately, but there'll be a subway station popping up pretty soon in Moss Park, so that's neat. I think I'm typing in my phone right now in my Premiere chat. I will be late a few minutes. I can't see clear enough what I'm doing, but I think that's what I'm doing. Nina Williams says, why you say notorious? Let me guess, you were just exploring Toronto yesterday and it seemed the most sketchy / violent. I don't know if violent is the right word, but sketchy is not inappropriate for Moss Park. As much as I don't want to use negative adjectives like that, that's the first word that comes to mind when you think of that neighborhood. I wouldn't say violent because I don't think it's dangerous. If you're just minding your own business, walking through the neighborhood, riding your bike, I mean, you might have somebody ask you for $1. Like, I've never had anything bad happen to me or ever seen anything bad happen to a passerby. Most reports you hear are people that are known to each other committing violent acts. So I don't think it's an unsafe area, but it does kind of look sketchy. I can't disagree with that. Mark H, did you ever set up your postal box? Not yet. Not yet. Chris Mills says Boston 3, Toronto 2. You added a thing around your cam? Sunjib says, hey Johnny, can you end that poll now? Why? Maybe because you're asking me to end the poll. We'll just leave it up extra long. When it gets to 75 votes, we'll hang it up. How's that? We're at 53 votes right now. Looks like Morning Scooter Ride is winning, 60-40. But the post-parade walk becomes less and less relevant as the days go by. Whereas that morning scooter walk or ride, well, that's the kind of thing I could post any day. Pac-Man mug? Yeah, no. Not the Walking Man dude mug. Not the Johnny Strides mug. I gotta make some new merch. I have not updated my merch in a while. And by a while, I mean ever. I have never updated my merch. I knew that would happen. Nina says, you didn't know Toronto at all, but yesterday you took the GO train to Toronto and just explored for like 6 hours. That is awesome. And you know what's really cool about Toronto? You could come back, explore for another 6 hours, and see completely different stuff. And you can't really say that about a whole lot of cities. Lisa bought the mug for the exhibit your photo is in on the weekend. The Johnny Strides mug? Or some other mug I'm not aware of. As we zoom north, I'm going full tilt on my scooter, by the way. This is like as fast as it goes. No right turns. Where are we? Oh, there's no right turns. That is... I missed the street. Yeah, sorry, Estelle. I think most of like the merch providers don't ship to Australia, which is a shame. That crosswalk light was blinking, but nobody was walking through it. What city are you from originally, Nina? Downtown Toronto is not actually that big. It's quite small. I've done a few videos where I've just ridden my bike around the perimeter of downtown. Clayton Crawford is here. Clayton, board game maker, newsletter writer extraordinaire. Clayton, you know, I missed showing the board game last Sunday, so I'll see if I can show it this coming Sunday, Clayton. And this chicken Cisco driver's truck got jacked here. That doesn't sound good. As we race up to Sherbourne or to Bloor. Yeah, this looks like blue. Why are you in the bike lane, you idiot? Stay out of the bike lane. That is not for you. No, no, get out, get out, get out. Ooh. But I guess they were trying to turn right. I don't know how they're supposed to turn right, actually. And the bike lane is gone on this stretch because of the pedestrian bridge that they're rebuilding at Glen Road, so everyone crams in together. Although we've got a nice fancy wide bike lane here. And those little accessibility ramps are fun to ride over. Yeah, I don't... Woodbine Mall is not very good if it weren't for the amusement section. I remember going there as a kid. Well, my parents routinely went to Woodbine Racetrack, so it was always just down the street from the mall. So I think I went to that mall more than my fair share as a kid. And I have not been back as an adult yet. Maybe I'll go do a video someday. I think I was finally entering my message. I will be late a few minutes to the premiere. I started typing it earlier, but I didn't have a chance to send it, so I think I was sending it there. You want to explore the surrounding area. That surrounding area, I think, is just going to be stroads. There might not even be sidewalks. Sparse transit. You can see it, I think, pretty good from the GO train or the Up Express when you go by. Susan used to hit up Dixie Mall. I have not been to Dixie Mall in forever. Maybe I'll go back at some point. It's a big outlet mall in Mississauga, right at Dixie Road. Joyce says, what part of Toronto have you not explored yet? Lots of the burbs. Lots of Scarborough, lots of North York, lots of Etobicoke. So we'll get to it. This e-bike that I just got will let me get out to the Bluffs. So we'll be able to do around that area. Providing its range is even close to as advertised. There's a part sort of to the northeast of Scarborough I haven't done yet, where there's a member's request who has been patiently waiting about a month. For this request to be fulfilled, and I'm going to try to get to that soon. I'm going to try to do like an airport to downtown video that covers a lot of neighborhoods I haven't been out in that way on the northwest part of town. Do I think the Toronto suburbs will become like New York in the future 50 years? Sadly, I don't, because I think the combination of poor zoning and NIMBYs are probably going to keep them as mostly low-density, detached dwelling homes. All right, I'm going to end the poll. We got 77 votes. I said I was going to end it at 75. What video should I post tomorrow? Morning scooter ride, 57%. I was going to post that Friday, but maybe we'll post that tomorrow. Naughty Brown going tonight. Have a good night. In Glasgow, Naughty Brown. And this is Broadview and Danforth. Thank you, John O'Meara. Yeah, if the poll bugs you, you can always just dismiss it. Just the same as if someone bugs you in the chat, you can just block them. If you click me, if you click on my face and then choose the X, I'll disappear. And then you won't have to look at my stupid face. Did you actually do that? Yes, our God says block people in here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. That's like the mature adult thing to do, right? If someone is annoying you and they're not really doing something hurtful to deserve the mods blocking them, just block them yourself. Out of sight, out of mind. It's kinda the best way to deal with stuff like that, I think. This says could have blocked that weirdo last night. I missed it. I was scooting around. I rely on the mods solely when I'm out on two wheels to do that sort of thing. But again, if someone's not breaking the rules, I don't think it's fair to just mute them from the chat. Nick, what is Traffic Jam? Yeah, let's give it traffic. And I'm riding towards the morning sun. It rises in the east, right? We're going east on Danforth. It's like a vacuum cleaner. I think it's kind of like a giant vacuum cleaner. Lavelle hasn't blocked anyone on YouTube, but you have on forums. I've done that on Reddit before. I blocked people. There's been times where like I disagree so strongly with what someone says. You write that really long-winded reply, and then you realize that whenever anyone does anything like that ever, you're just preaching to the choir, and nothing's ever going to change. So why are you wasting your energy arguing with some idiot? Just delete and walk away. Block them if they bother you. Like, you know, have you ever seen an atheist and like a fundamentalist Christian have a conversation where they actually agreed to understand and see the other person's point? No. Have you ever seen them change their opinion? No. All they're going to do is take shots at each other and insult each other at the end of the day. It's not like those conversations are not worth having, right? It's not. That's why I avoid all the political shit. People are too much on one team or the other. Just waste of time with stuff like that. Just block people if they're rude or annoying and get on with your life. At the same, on the same topic, I wouldn't, imagine we have like the AR glasses, like Google goggles, and you could do that in real life, right? If there's like some annoying busker or street preacher, and you could just block them, and then they will be filtered out, like, so you won't have to see or hear them when you're walking down the street, because we are eventually going to have that sort of technology. I don't think I would. I kind of like everyone just being themselves out in the street. That's what kind of makes our city what it is. As annoying as Dundas Square is, there's nothing else like it in the city, and it's kind of weirdly cool to walk through there and listen to the annoying preachers and the buskers harassing you for money and that sort of thing. Like, it's a neat experience. I don't have to be there. I wouldn't block those people or tune that out. Yeah, I'm talking about technology that doesn't exist yet, but so we're going to go north on Papier. Is that preacher still yapping? I'm sure a preacher is there, and I'm sure they're still yapping right now. Fucking dick. I think that Yonge and Dundas would be voted the most annoying intersection in the city, although Queen and Spadina kind of gives it a run for its money. Again, I like walking through those places. I think it's kind of interesting. I like hearing people make a lot of noise. And yeah, I'll complain about it. Did I just say effing dick about... I think I did. I think I did. The guy who, like, gunned it. Some people, like, they see someone on a bike or scooter off a red light and they just get full of bravado and they gun it. Just to, like, make some kind of shitty point as they pass you. So that's totally what that guy was doing. And if you watched my my live stream from Mississauga to Toronto, a guy did that in a pickup truck, and like his toolbox and shoes flew into the back of his cab. That's funny, SRGots. YouTube held your comment for review, and a mod had to unblock it. I failed to mute that sneeze. Hey, my video ended. And my stream is not done yet. I have a rule. I want these to go at least an hour and a half. So what are we going to do for 8 more minutes? Thank you. Do you say bless you to... You do to a sneeze, but not a cough, right? How does that work? I'm one of these people, when I look up into the sun and I take my sunglasses off, that's like instant sneeze. When I wake up in the middle of the night and I turn my desk lamp on, instant sneeze. Not allergies, Sanjay, just any bright light like triggers a sneeze. And I've got these super bright lights on either side of me because of the green screen. And if I glance into one of them, that'll often like trigger a sneeze. Claudia says it's not 8 more minutes. No, it's more like 12 more minutes. So if you missed it, there's the bike I got. I'm going to go ride that tonight, I think. I got to make sure that everything works before I take it out on a long voyage or voyage. Or voyage. Subscriber only mode. I am a subscriber. Or voyage. Subscriber only mode. I am a subscriber. Or voyage. Subscriber only mode. I am a subscriber. That's getting weird. Estelle says let's do a few comments. Okay, we'll do a few comments. How's that? Because I'm using my the selfie stick, the camera's going to be bouncing around. From 1990 to 1997, my parents bought and operated the Baskin Robbins that used to be at the food court. I had to work there every Sunday. It was some good times. There used to be some regulars at the food court. Some of them were weird. I bet some of them were. That's my walk through Hillcrest Mall. Toronto, the Gumball 3000 is a very cool event. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? I know technically it's drunken walktuber in this case. Yes, that was my video this morning. I don't know if I was drunk, but I was definitely on the wrong side of being tipsy. Excellent video. Thank you. Many of the luggage issues at Toronto Pearson have reportedly involved Air Canada flights. I have heard that. Someone else already mentioned that in a statement. Okay. I'll just agree to like it. Hey, can you coast while going downhill? On a bike? No, the bike, the wheels lock up. I'm not even going to answer that question. Imagine a bike that you couldn't coast going downhill. I haven't seen any comments from Pride. I would imagine that there would be some people are dicks, even like. Yeah. Maybe if the LGBT community rallied their rights wearing clothes, they would gain... What? What? Maybe if the LGBTQ community rallied their rights wearing clothes, maybe they would gain more acceptance. This is a celebration. This isn't a protest. This isn't like... They're two different things. I'm pretty sure most of the people here aren't members of the LGBT community, but are members of our society who support them and want to celebrate. What a stupid comment. Let's just leave it. You know, when someone says something hateful or ignorant, it's always that fine line of, do I leave the comment so they can just look stupid and shine that spotlight on themselves, or do I remove the comment? That's always the debate in your head, right? Because I believe if you're going to say something stupid, you're just making yourself look stupid. And this person has clearly said something monumentally stupid. Let's see what you guys think. Leave it or delete it. What do you guys think? Clayton says remove the comment. Gertej says remove. I'll let you guys vote. What are we going to do with this comment? We'll come back to it. I used to pass by those bars all the time when I would do catering deliveries to 341 King. Now I know what it looks like inside. You're welcome. Ooh, it looks like delete it is leading. Delete it well ahead. I don't like shrimp either, except Cantonese honey walnut fried shrimp, which is amazing. Somehow Asians always find a way to make food taste really good. Not sure if that's the most politically correct way to word that, but your point is valid. Chris Mills says leave but respond. Yeah, but I don't... That's just like, this was the same with like the truckers convoy. It can be exhausting just engaging with these people, and you're just preaching to a choir that agree with you, and they're just going to dig in even more. All right. 55% said delete it. We're going to delete it. I don't really care one way or the other about this person. This is not safe. Well, at least you made it home intact. In future, stay sober if you're going to traverse the streets of a large city at night. I'd like you to continue to live. I like your videos. What? I forgot you can't go out anywhere outside if you've had a couple of drinks. Grow up. He's fine. Thank you. This isn't the third world. Toronto's club district is relatively safe. I wasn't in the club district, but... Regular guy writes 6. Perry, did Johnny try to exit through the wrong window at the beginning? Yes, he did. I bet tons of other people try it and don't see the other door arrow sign. Lol, I did. Same thing for me. Hate cooked fish. Love sushi. Amazing. I'm your fan. Hunter Stewart, the Canadian Wide World of Trains, says, great video. Thank you. Estelle says, thank you for watching. Karan Katil, nice video. I live in Pickering. Okay. Cool video. Okay, I'll heart that. This was awesome. Thanks for the cool cruise around it. Thank you, Estelle. That was about my live stream yesterday. Are you going to do an unboxing of the new e-bike? Too late. And it would have been a mess. Lol. I already opened it. COVID Hippo says that 4K Japan person is fishing for... Yeah, those people... I've got a whole new slew of people I've got to start banning. Just because they're basically fishing for views. And you start to notice the same copy and paste comments on every video, the same generic comments, and then you see them on other channels. It's like, dude, get a life. I think only a few people will notice the audio difference. That's because I used a different microphone for this one. And the Rode Wireless 2 Go does a good job anyway. Good video. Thank you, K-Man. Yes, it does. The low effort reply. Canada's road and traffic are such a mess. Confusing as hell. And parking oh so limited. Okay. I think our traffic and roads are pretty good, at least by North American standards. Road conditions could be a lot better. And parking also limited. It's a giant ass city. What do you expect? Like, wasn't built for people to drive around in cars. Next time, please focus more on all the cute boys you see, especially the naked ones. You can always go back to hide their junk with mosaic masks later on. Oh, Marcus. Yes, that is what my videos are about. I just zoom in on people all the time and I just focus on people, right? That's what I do. I don't like try watching my other videos. And if I did that on this one, people would just be like, what? Yeah. That's not, I'm just going to skip that comment, but that's not really what my channel, I hope that's not what my channel is all about. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday here from London, UK. Hope to see you at the next stream. Thank you, Falcom. Yogi, Estelle, Falcom again. Paul, this was one of my first e-scooter videos. Hey, Steve, really? Hey, Steve. My name is Steve. Hey, Steve, really enjoying your videos of Toronto and try not to miss one. We have a condo in Toronto but live in Coburg, so enjoy finding what's up when we're gone. Question, what scooter do you have? We're looking for one. I now use the Segway 9bot Max. Cheers. I think it's actually like the GW30. Manuelito says, this is amazing, Johnny. Thanks for posting the videos of Toronto. Love walking, especially with the weather. Try to walk along Danforth, Bloor from east from Donlands to West High Park, or that's a effing long walk. No. Or along Yonge Street from Finch to South Harbourfront. I guarantee you will see lots of gems. Yes, you will, but who in their right effing mind is making those suggested walks? The 80s called. They're asking for their haircut back. Are you talking about me? Really loving these videos, Johnny. I'm hoping your package contains something either with 2 wheels or propellers. Lol. It did. Harjot says, nice ride. The Samsung S95B is a fantastic TV. Maybe. Maybe it is. This video recorded by DJI Pocket 2. It's so amazing. It says daily walk tour. I'm just going to ignore that. He's fishing for views. Hello, Sanjay. Dr. Felix says pollen. All right, Falcom. I keep missing these zone of beaching live stream times, Johnny. All things work together. Toronto sightseeing tour. Nice walk on a very nice day in Toronto. Here's one of these people fishing for views, I think. COVID Hippo says he likes when I react to those walking channels who fish. This guy is clearly view fishing. Dude. So this is what we do when we see too much view fishing. Hide user from channel. Now that poor person is going to be leaving their same comments over and over again, and no one's going to see it. I see now 1945, the wrong side won. This is already the most offensive comment we've ever had in the history of my comments. We could be way more advanced than this clown show. 100 plus viewer points. I don't think I've ever had a comment this offensive slip through the filter. I really don't. I'm going to hide you from it. This comment is so bad. I'm not just going to delete it. I'm going to just ban this person from my channel forever. Holy fuck. That was offensive on so many levels to so many different groups, including people who aren't a member of either of those groups, because we can at least appreciate the fucking torment they've been through. Wow. James says, which level is this? Pretty sure I stated that. Jeanette, it's rare that Jeanette makes a comment that that gets flagged by YouTube. James says, which level is this? Okay, we'll skip that. Happy July. Thank you, Deborah S. Thank you, Harjot. Hey, I already banned you, man. Can I ban you again? Jason Jonas says, you did a really good job, Johnny. Good thinking with the camera. Enjoyed the video a lot. Couldn't believe the size of the crowds. How many do you estimate? Just the thought of the ambulances and fire engines allowed in the parade in case they are needed. 1.7. I'm just going to say thanks because someone else already answered. Such a beautiful place. Thanks for sharing. Thank you. 81 to 89. Oh my God. Best times ever. Awesome. That's someone who lived in Jane and Finch. Novell Cost says at 8:14, that was so funny to see a spectator just standing there completely naked and no one seemed to notice. Yeah, you would see a lot of almost entirely naked dudes on church or around church, but on Yonge Street, I think that was the only person I saw. They were in the video, but there was nothing in the video bad. This person says hell. Some would say hell is a world in which you are in it. Let's just ban this person from the channel. Ron White, Johnny, watched your Pride Day parade. Well done. Looks hard to do with all the people. Was not impressed with the actual parade. Not very creative. No bands, floats, etc. Then that I saw or heard. Keep up the good work. You know what, Ron? As awesome as it is to have all those people out, it was hard not to be underwhelmed by the parade itself. They're trying to go eco, so they're not really putting people on like gas-powered floats, which I thought was kind of disappointing, like, because unless you were like in the first row, a lot of the people marching in the parade no one could really see, and it was super commercialized. At one point there was like tubes of Crest toothpaste just walking down the parade route with nothing to do with anything. Like, it was just a commercial for Crest. Like, yeah, like, I don't know. I think it's unfortunately a very corporate event these days, and the people that capture the spirit of it are just on the ground walking, and it's hard to really see them. But fair comment. Tech Needs Tea is here. Hello, Tech. Butthead Bear, 300 Taiwanese dollars. Thank you, Butthead Bear, for your super chat and for your support. Hope you're doing well all the way in Taipei, right? I think I already guessed that. Dylan Reynolds says, good morning. Are you going to film Caravana? Caravana is like the Sky Dome, right? The name has changed, but we still call it that. But thank you, Butthead Bear. I don't know what 300 Taiwanese dollars is, but I will look that up later. Thank you very much. I said that in response to Clayton. Shape of Time says, this part of downtown is such a vibrant place. Always something happening. Yeah, Yonge Street. Miranda Rogers says, Jesus died for you and your sins. Regarding, okay, so Novell Cost says, I'm not surprised. My sins and I are positively to die for. You know what, Novell? Oh, thank you, SR Gots. I'm going to heart your comment and leave it here because that's pretty clever. I know what this person is trying to imply, and it's pretty shitty of them to do that, but I like Novell's witty response, so we're going to leave that here. Nice video, thanks. I like that photo of you from a few years ago. All right, thanks. Natalie says, whoa, thank you, Johnny. This is more like it. For my comprehensive Pride crowd video. Not so much a Pride parade video as much as it was a video of the crowd. Mohammed says, the Ports Hotel is very much there. You stayed a month in May of 2022 and you have been staying there on and off since 96. Thanks for your video. Great to hear. There's a high quality, I guess we're doing comments. This stream has morphed into I was about to end it. I guess we're just full out doing the comments now. Love says, we need to find and organize solutions for our current problems like mental health, COVID, increasing price on goods. This Pride just covering our miserable life. So, nobody... Have you ever heard of balance? It's pure for marketing purposes. Fake fun. I think most people enjoyed themselves, even if it's overly corporate. They have been seen virtually for 2 years now. In person, all hotels books. As a community, we need to tackle our current... You're not wrong, But at the same time, you're totally fucking wrong for saying that we shouldn't be having events like this. Right? Because if we just said there's a bunch of shitty stuff in the world, we can never celebrate anything until we fix all the shitty stuff. Guess what? We ain't ever celebrating anything ever again. Like, I think we're just going to leave that stupid comment. So proud to have been part of the parade. It was an amazing experience. I will hurt you. Hi, Johnny. Thanks so much for filming Pride. You are an excellent at what you do. I hope you enjoyed yourself too. Thanks from the bottom of my heart from Virginia in Stratford, Ontario. Thank you. Lara M says cotton candies and popcorn. They are what I am after. These are people who have violated the logic of law and law of nature. This is the second stupidest comment of the night. Yogi says, oh, another person that's mind is stuck in the far past. See, I want to delete this comment, but we've got some good replies. Nature doesn't have laws that people can violate. No, it doesn't. In fact, there's a whole lot of same-sex stuff going on in nature too. Like, there's all kinds of species. Like, it's not unnatural. Also, we're at the point now where, you know, we have a consciousness, so we can't really be compared to the rest of nature. People are free to do and live as they please, are they not? Be who they want? Are we not allowed to do that? Laws of nature are things like gravity. Very good, Novell. That cannot change. Anything that people can simply choose not to follow isn't a law and isn't logical to pretend that it is. That's called the naturalism fallacy. You said that so much better than I just tried to say it. Thank you, Novell Koss. Yogi says, you're a very wise man. That's why we think you're great. At Yogi back when the world was sane. All right, since we have good responses, I'm going to leave this idiot's reply up just because you took the time to leave. Otherwise, I would have deleted that comment. Because, yeah. Christopher says, hi, Johnny. Great walk. Just blended up a few days' supply of your smoothie recipe. It just saves time in the morning before getting out early for a bike ride. All right. Thank you, Christopher. Good morning, guys. How are you? Should I hire Novell Koss as like someone to reply to the trolls in my comments? Put him on the payroll. He's a lot better articulated than I am. St. Dennis Street between St. Catherine and Mont Royal is also a great walk. Lots of nice shops. Holy shit. We're only at 1 day ago. Hector SRT8 says, how sad, in response to my Toronto Pride Parade. I would like to say something witty, but we're just going to remove that. Star. Okay sign star. Odie Chan, I can see me and my girlfriend at 12:35. Awesome. No, we're not going to go to that part of the video and creep on them. They are the most colorful people in the world. I hope you're referring to their costumes. Tech says, how sad that your idiocy blinds you from enjoying a fun event. Yeah, and if you don't want any part of an event, then just stay home and shut the fuck up about it, right? Like, isn't that what, like, anyone with any common sense would do if they see something? Like, I don't go to the Santa Claus parade. I think it's kind of dumb. I think it's good for the kids, but I think adults who go there, like, what? But I don't express that opinion. I just don't go to it, right? Like, and I'm happy that there are people who do go to it, who do enjoy it. I'm not going to berate them and call them idiots and be offensive to them on a message board or comment. Like, just shut the fuck up and do something else. Like, even walking against the flow, it just goes on and on. That's true. It was a big crowd. Happy 75th K. Yeah, thank you, Giorgio. Haha, where's Waldo, aka Trudeau? He was there. Non-mask day 2. I saw very little masks. I saw very, very little masks. All premoed to enjoy the street fun. Argo says, hey, I see the back of my head. That was a great weekend. Happy event colorful video rating 98.6. Ooh. I think that means the likes to dislike, which is pretty good. Clayton Crawford says, it's the most amazing event in the last 2 years in the great metropolitan city. You know what? At least up until the CNE hits, this was probably the most amazing event in the last 2 years. This is probably the biggest festival. Taste of the Danforth is canceled. Caravana is really big, but I don't think it's anywhere near as big as this. And the CNE is kind of cheating because it has like roller coasters and shit and goes on for 2 weeks. So yeah, you're right, Clayton. All the people who want to party had the opportunity to dance, dancing in the streets, David Bowie and Mick Jagger, and say this beats living in the prehistoric age. Thank you. Well said. Unknown says I'm purging I'm just responding to comments, man. If people want to be adults, they're allowed to hang around here. If they don't want to be an adult, they can go fuck themselves and be purged. My channel, right? Musing with Reba. The parade finished up after 7 p.m. I was in it with the Canadian Tire group. We were towards the end. You walked past us. I saw a few of our group in the video, but I had no idea how many groups were still behind us. Holy shit. 7 p.m. It was a very long, hot, but funny day. I honestly don't know how you could cover it better unless you arrive really early and park yourself in some construction scaffolding. All right, that's a long comment, but thank you. Action VJ loves the purge. Well, I have a rule where I don't ban people unless it's egregious. And some of these comments are genuine hate, right? That even if you truly felt that way inside, if you had 1 IQ point, you'd be smart enough to never utter those comments. And if you had 2 IQ points, you'd be smart enough to go get some therapy and work on your issues and try to be a better person. But to sit here and try to like spew hate to the world, like fuck off. You can be banished. Mark says, hey Johnny, awesome Pride video. As a gay man living in Toronto, thank you. You're welcome. Happy Pride. You're welcome, Andrew. Wambly86, great video, Johnny. Just to clarify, if you want to go to Kitchener, you might have to take a bus after Mount Pleasant. No, most trains on this line do go. Yeah, but the train I was on said, sorry, we're not going that far. You have to take a bus. So that's why I made that comment. You're correct. Malton is in Mississauga. I will heart your comment and move on. Estelle, have a good night. Very nicely done, lad. I've been on those streets during Pride Parade. I felt so claustrophobic all over again. You're welcome, William. I can imagine if you're not a fan of crowds or you feel claustrophobic, this might not be your thing. You know what? Since we're settling into comments and I'm out of coffee, I'm going to keep doing this if you want to hang out a little bit longer, but I need to have something in my hand. So I'm going to go grab something. And no, I will not. I want to see that message that got deleted. I will not hit the add button since you guys were nice enough to stay around. Okay, we're back. Sorry, my camera is shaking all over the place. I have got Lake of Bays Brewing, low tide, 2.5%, 90 calorie IPA. Unknown says, how much is ad block? Thank you, Melting Tomato. Lady Moonlight says, happy Pride, everyone. Thanks for posting, Johnny. Oh my God, as a modest introvert, I'm glad I watched this parade from my home and on YouTube instead of watching it in person. No offense, and with the due respect. Hey, not everyone is a fan of these big crowds. The only time I've seen bigger crowds than this in terms of like density in Toronto were at New Year's around Nathan Phillips Square. And when the Raptors won. The Raptors parade was the one event that definitely kind of outdid this in terms of just the sheer volume of people and how crowded it was. But thanks for your comment, Lady Moonlight. At 8:11 to 8:14 on the left. Oh, that was the naked guy. Yeah. If I see a naked person and I don't appreciate how they look, I still respect them for letting it all out on the public, in the public, right? It takes balls to do that. You did so well filming this vid. Well done. You're welcome, Joycey. Somehow one of my favorites, this one, love seeing the waterfront. Ooh. So we're still on 2 days ago. Jeanette Morales needs to add a Dr. Pepper t-shirt to your collection. I need to I need to make like a Dr. Peepers t-shirt with like the same style as this to my merch. Would you buy a Dr. Peepers t-shirt? That sounds kind of creepy, doesn't it? There is going to be a great parade on July 16th down Yonge Street, starting on Bloor, Festival of India, and continues over on Toronto Island with entertainment and free food. I was unaware of this. Thanks for sharing. I honestly did not know about this, but that might be neat to check out. Or at least kind of walk in the other direction of the parade and kind of fast forward through it and then continue on somewhere else. Thank you. Sad, very sad. Such an abomination against God. Such an abomination against your interpretation of a God that was probably just made up. So is that really sad? Is that really sad? I think the sad part is you, Anita Baker. Ali BHG says, lol, Yogi, eye roll, hand on face. In the pale moonlight, don't worry. I don't think an imaginary being is offended. Jesus is coming very soon. People will be shocked. Yes, Jesus, the painter. Forget the other 1,000 times we said this. It's for real this time. We promise. I think there's more of a chance of Johnny Depp coming to my house for tea than Jesus appearing. Ooh. I want to delete this comment, but these replies are gold. You will see one day, my friends. And when will that day be? It's been 2,000 years. I don't think he's returning, especially since the Bible says he'd return in the lifetime of his followers who are actually alive at the time. They're all dead. Oh, God. Are we quoting holy book verses in my comments? Man, all we need is like a Scientology quote here. Show more replies. The Bible is a fairy tale book for adults. I don't want to offend anyone, but if I had a bookstore, I would probably put it in fiction, along with all the other religious texts. They would have their own section in the fiction section. All scripture is God-breathed. All scripture, was it not? Okay. And is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness? Yes, we never had morality without a book telling us about it. So that the servant of God may be thoroughly equipped for every good work. Oh God, this is completely off the fucking rails. Am I leaving this one or am I deleting it? Clayton says delete. Yogi, what are we doing? Yogi, you're the mod. Lisa says delete. I like some of the responses, but yeah, man, everyone's entitled to your religion, and we should do nothing but respect that. As long as you don't try to impose it on other people, you fucking asshole. Let's remove it. I don't impose my beliefs on you. Why are you doing that to other people? What did you set your autofocus to? What did you set your autofocus to? What did you set your autofocus to? Auto. Orca Doctor says bad situations. Toronto Pride Parade. I'm sure there were some bad situations. You know, maybe someone got pickpocketed. I saw a few people get heat stroke and were carried off on stretchers. I think there were a few bad situations, but overall, I would say it was a good, happy situation. Again, since we're bordering on being hateful, we're going to... Uh-oh. Do I want to translate this? Do I want to know what this says? The world has gone crazy. It's good that I'm 78 years old soon. The world has gone crazy, but in some ways, it's not so crazy. Great coverage, Johnny. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Spanish Dancer says, thank you so much for sharing your amazing coverage. It's so heartwarming to see the event so well attended after the pandemic lockdown. 100%. It was great to see people out in the city enjoying themselves. I'm gay and ex-Muslim. Happy Pride. Good job. I'm an ex-Christian. Life is so much better when you leave. I probably... Okay. Not going to touch that one with the 10-foot pole, but fair point. Nick Dillon, I saw myself. What is this comment? A humanad... Humanity is... Oh, go fuck yourself. We'll just remove that. Great setup you got there. Thanks. Nice video, Johnny. Thank you, Harjot. Yul says, hello, Johnny. I watch your videos of Toronto. I love the city. I'm from Mexico. Thank you. Thanks for the great coverage of the parade. My nearest parade is in September this year. I've got a few months to wait for that. Happy Pride. Thank you, Evoke. Rebecca with the hearts. Whatever you do, don't mention the C word, Chick-fil-A. Not allowed to open on Sunday. Probably not supportive of this event. Thanks for a great perspective, Johnny. We went down and stayed in one place to avoid all those crowds. I thought they were lining the route with fencing. Seemed counterproductive to have so many people filling in the parade route onto the street. Yeah, they could have done a better job with it. Happy Pride. All right. You are awesome to tape this. Thank you. I should have live streamed it. Hey, Johnny, I knew it was you. I saw you. How good to see you, bro. Keep it up. And I hope you will be able to do this in the caravana. I think he meant caravana. Cool. Being gay is trendy these days. Lots of marketing campaigns. Pride isn't just about being gay, though, is it? It's about being proud to show your true self and self-acceptance. If you're transgender, gay, bisexual, lesbian, non-binary, now to do with being gay just because it's fashionable, lol. Yeah. I mean, someone somewhere out in the world has probably made that decision on the basis of fashion. People do things like that, but I bet well over 99% are just being true to themselves, right? All right. Globalists spending so much money they could feed all the hangry people in the world. Sure, be proud of yourself.
Thank you for your hard work.
Oh, Atrafana, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your support and for bearing with me as I will probably get some hate comments for my comments on this stream. Thank you very much for the $10 and your support. All right, Yogi, should I just leave this up? Yeah, let's leave this up since Yogi left a very good response there. Wowza, oh my God, 100%. Thank you, Estelle. That was an old live stream. WTF was that? 1 hour of the Pride Parade, not one moment of naked girls? What? What the fuck? Johnny will get demonetized or his channel striked if he shows naked people. Thanks, Yogi. Next, Johnny will go to a Blue Jays game and film 1 hour of concession lineup and him buying hot dogs. I think that would be actually kind of neat. And thanks for watching. If you like this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to catch. You show me a video from this Pride Parade on YouTube from a regular vlogger where they show naked females. Then the Pride Parade was a bust. This parade should be... Somebody tell this person that Pride isn't about naked ladies walking around. is actually kind of about their choice to do that if they want. It's about people's choice to be who they are. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, Yogi takes a shitty comment and puts a thoughtful reply, which leads me towards not deleting the comment. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Hello. Susan says he's in the chat. Atrafana says, next time I run into you, I will, somewhere in the city, I will super chat you $20 a person. Absolutely not necessary. But thank you for your support and for your super chat here. But you're more than welcome to say hi if you do see me. Would you possibly record Batters Street and Daffrin Street and Daffrin Mall? Bathurst Street and Dufferin Street and Dufferin Mall, Toronto. Thanks. I think you mean Yeah, we're just going to leave that one. Massive crowd from Bloor to Dundas. Indeed. Not just that, but a long Bloor. Thank you for the video. Good morning, says Dylan. Hi. It's not natural for sure. What's not natural? The beer I'm drinking is not naturally occurring. Max Supernova. Hey, definitely. YouTube, definitely man-made. Cars, buildings, and streets, artificial. 100%. Look at these good comments. Yogi says, oh, Samantha Jones was in the parade walking. Yeah, she's been in our chat sometimes. That's interesting. Hey, her choice to do it. It's 2022, not 1822, Yogi. It's the current year, says Andrew. You know, just because there's some hilarious rebuttals, I'm going to leave this one up. Falcom says, afternoon, everyone. Hope you guys had a great weekend and stayed safe. I'll rewatch this later today when I get off work until 17:45 and catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. And thank you for your reply, Christine. Thank you, DNS556. Half-baked Mason. Yeah, it's always a struggle, like where my videos are really kind of about walking from point A to point B. I do sometimes gloss over things. That's certainly a very good criticism, and I will try to be better at that. JW, thanks, Johnny. I rode home on my bike through there about an hour before you. Going to go through there on my way this morning and see if they've cleaned up the debris. Oh, that was... So we're now off of the parade. This is the Pride Festival walk I did on Friday. And there is one more video from that, from after the parade coming up. Very luxurious neighborhoods. This is a message from Imperio Denim. Excellent memories. Okay. 2848 Epic Nation. No comment on that guy's driving. I guess not. What's going on in Toronto that are so excited? It's called Clubland in Toronto, an Epic Entertainment District. New location every generation. Andrew Percy says, thanks for doing this. The UP Express website is lousy, both as regards of clarity of the train's location relative to Union, as well as payment options. Big news, don't have time to click on the bait headline. Are you in the hospital because you fell off your scooter? They canceled Taste on the Danforth. Very nice tour. I wish I could participate. As I walk through a red light district. What? You make me uncomfortable with getting my McDonald's breakfast and brass rail in, dog. I know it's your right to film. Shit, man. That's my front yard, not just an exhibition. Hey, he acknowledged it's my right to film. Sorry about that. We'll just leave that as a reply. Have you heard of the movie Pompeii? I had a friend like that 2002 years ago. You knew a guy 2002 years ago. He had a little flag like that. I told him about it, and he said that is the anti-racism flag. He was good with me, gave me soups. Oh, I don't know what that flag is called by name, but I'm just going to generally well-spirited message. Natalie says, so nice to see the city lights, and wow, they finally opened Dankmart in Toronto. You tried one in Vancouver last summer. Very expensive, but fun to see a variety of strange junk food flavors. That's what Dank Mart specializes in. Record Sunday's Pride Festival and post it. I did. Would be nice if you announced the streets as you passed. On a live stream, that's a little bit much. I mean, especially when I'm on my e-bike and I'm literally hitting an intersection every like 20 seconds. The whole video would just be me announcing street names. I do announce the major intersections. Like 203, thank you. Thank you. I grew up... Can you believe we're only 3 days ago? Thank you. I grew up on Dundas Street East in Broadview. No, not a prider, but loved your video. But you still said thing. You don't have to be... All right. Generally good sentiment. Thanks for sharing. I was wondering whether or not to go out. Glad I decided not to go. All these street fests are the same. They kind of are. They kind of are. Thank you for that walk. This is about the Pride walk. Brought back some lovely memories of the times I spent down there, but now with arthritis and other health problems, can no longer enjoy that lovely area. These are kind of like the best comments to get. When people are like, I would love to go there, but I can't. So your video helped me. That's, to me, those are the most rewarding comments. No offense to anyone else. DNS556, thank you very much for your support. DNS556. Half-Baked Basin says Busker Fest is not bad. I like that one year they did Busker Fest up and down Yonge Street. That was really cool. We need to bring that back. Clayton Crawford, I'm just going to heart your comment, but it is excellent. Go read Clayton's comments. I can still see up and down movement while walking in this vid. Yes, it's a 3-axis, not a 4-axis gimbal. And the slight kind of like bobbing in the video actually kind of simulates walking. I kind of like it. Butthead Bear, I have not seen Elvis, but if anyone has seen Elvis, let Butthead Bear know. Margate says there are a lot of signs. Watch the vids. That's what I'm talking about. The city looks almost like its old self. Happy Pride, y'all. Thank you, Natalie. You're awesome to make this video. Thank you, Rosie. Most accurate video of downtown Toronto I have ever seen from your channel. Aren't all of my videos equally accurate? Just kind of saying. I'll like the comment, I guess. Best channel in all of Canada. Been with you for several New Year's. The blizzard coming from Niagara. I'm done in Pennsylvania. I think they meant down. By Erie and miss going to Toronto. The videos bring back good memories. 1 year. Okay, all kinds of weird punctuation going on here. 1 year I was there. The film festival is going on. What street is that? And do you ever shoot the street during that time? TIFF is on King, and I've made videos there before and will again this year. Cheers. I watch all your videos. Awesome. New Sun Scrabers. I think you meant subscribers. Thank you. Somehow, without any partying or alcohol after 5 p.m., there was a 1 p.m. party. Oddly enough, I slept in past this vid. Hi, Johnny. Great walk. Hope you're feeling a bit better. I must have confused you after your reply about using bear spray. I misread it as beer spray. Yeah, that someone asked me if pepper spray was legal here, and unfortunately, no, it's not. But you can buy bear spray on Amazon, which serves exactly the same purpose. But if you use it on someone, you can be charged with a crime. So even if you're justified in using it. So thank you, soft laws, protecting the criminals and not the people that might like let people have pepper spray. And if they use it improperly, let them pay the price for doing it. It's really stupid. If someone breaks into your home, you should have every right to kick their ass and beat them to a pulp. But no, you are the criminal and they are the victim. Like, how stupid is that? Like, can we get some common sense into our laws? Falcom Scott says, good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys? Hope to rejoin the chat today. I enjoyed that Pride Toronto. Thank you, Falcom. Completely renovated, only to go under construction again a week later. I hope the Pride Parade in Toronto goes well. Someone says, hope not. Thanks for your video. Thank you. Most likely to go on Sunday myself, says the Toronto vlogger. It's a cool city. These are people that vote in the wrong government, and all of Canada suffers for it. I'm not a huge fan of our federal government. They kind of want to do us YouTubers really dirty. But have you seen who is running against them? That's why they got voted in. Same reason why Dougie won. If there's nobody competent running opposed to him, guess what's going to happen? Anyways. That's a pretty stupid fucking comment, so we're going to remove it. Hi, Johnny. Hello. Terrific video, Johnny. So good to see Toronto celebrating in a joyful and peaceful manner. Did you get strikes for the music that you recorded as you walked by? I had to do some clever editing. Lol. Chuck Diamond says, taking people to places they can never go is very honorable. Thank you, Chuck Diamond. Ivan says, you fit right in, ... You're only jealous? I fit right in, as in I support events in our city and the communities that they're... Anyways. Hey guys, for people who actually live in Toronto, do you think 800K is enough for one person to live in the financial district? Because I've heard it's 800K a year? What? What? 800K for what? To buy a condo? I don't understand your question. Did you mean 80K? 80K doable? 800K super doable? I don't understand the question. Mark says, hey, Johnny, thanks for visiting my neighborhood and supporting gay pride. It's super important to be kind to each other. That's probably the most important thing. If everyone was just kind to each other, regardless of race, gender identity, sexuality, we'd live in a way better place, wouldn't we? Johnny spews obvious bullshit live on stream. Well, it's not bullshit, but it's so obvious it might as well be. I live on York Street. Dundas Square was way too crowded. What do you expect? Scary car. Have fun, everyone. Great to have Pride back after 2 years. It was. Clayton Crawford with another excellent comment. Christine says, I'm guessing Sunday's parade will be massive. You guessed correctly. I expected thousands for last night. It's kind of nice not to have to push through a lot of people. Officially on the Pride website, it did not say the festival was on Friday night. So they don't really push it on Friday night as much, but it tends to be a zoo on Saturday. DNS556 says, I love the video you made from Union to Clarkson Go and walk to Port Credit. Brings back memories. Thank you, DNS. Now that I've got the super long range e-bike, there might be more stuff out that way. Could you please explain how your wallet is asking how you've left it behind? It's connected to an app in my phone. I'm actually going to show that next week on the channel. I can't get out to Pride this year, so I really appreciate you doing this. You're welcome, Heather. Thanks so much for posting. I'm wishing everyone happy Pride festivities and celebrations. As a solely heterosexual female, I prefer to live in an open-minded city where people have rights and can openly celebrate themselves as they are, as opposed to live in a closed-minded city or society where gay men have to marry unsuspecting heterosexual women, only pretend to be heterosexual men. Fair. Hard to disagree with that. Agree for those reasons and many more. That, yeah, there's so many more reasons than that, but those are certainly reasons. So reassuring to see at least this bit is peaceful. I know problems exist, especially for trans folks and the police, but this weekend there is peace. Yeah, good comments. So Pretty much we are forced to support the pride stupidity. Can we not escape from it? It was like a few blocks in the city, idiot. Like, city's a huge place. If you don't want to go there, don't go there. You know, when the Raptors won the championship, if you hated basketball, were you forced to go to the parade and cheer them on? No, same thing here. Like, what kind of stupid shit is this? Weirdos, make normal great again. Ugh. Zooming into the swimming pool was not cool. You went from Flanner to peeping Tom in an uncomfortable incident. What? I walked by a house that was down in a ravine, and I thought I saw a swimming pool, so I zoomed in on it through some trees, and I confirmed there was a swimming pool. It was clearly visible from the road. ... Eye roll. Poor sick people. Yes, poor sick people, but I'm afraid the sick person is you. Happy Pride. Please record the parade. I'm from Toronto. I can't go because of health issues. It would be wonderful to see. Thanks for all your videos. I'm again from when COVID started. Thanks so much. You're welcome. And we did record it. Happy Pride, Toronto. Excellent video. Thank you, Harjot. This guy is missing Montreal. The best. Thank you. Oliver Warmflash. Norway, Muslim migrant screaming, Allah. Okay. Heartbreaking no matter what is. Yeah. We didn't need a recount in that detail. Happy Pride. Hopefully everyone stays safe. Thank you. Happy Pride. Mostly good. I support festivals in the city, but there's really no need to close the streets and inconvenience drivers. There are ample side. Okay, this guy is a troll. People have a problem. There's no way you're this stupid. Obvious troll. This guy makes comments along these lines all the time. Filthy McNasty charges nearly $20 for a large poutine. $9.99 doesn't sound too bad. All right. Thank you for the video. Have a great day. You're welcome. Another great video as usual. Thank you, Falcom. Hi, Johnny. Have to be out this afternoon, but we'll catch this one. Thank you, Christopher. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, we're getting a little lazy with reading the comments. Maybe this is my way. Like, how much more comments were before Pride? The way you realized the nice separated bike lane was only 5 seconds. Good morning from New York City. So this is where before Pride. Yogi says, why did you use an old photo for the thumbnail? You're funny. Yogi, the old thumbnail was because I stood... Yeah. I actually prepare the live streams before I go out. And then the intention is to like take a picture when I'm out and upload that as the thumbnail. But I've been lazy sometimes. And this one, I was really lazy and couldn't come up with a better photo. So, wow, you're much nicer than I would be. Oh, my compilation. George says the TTC, especially the subway part of it, is nothing to make videos about. Delays, closures, filth. Thank you for your comment, Estelle. This person, too, I don't think this person ever says anything positive. I've got a pretty good memory. I don't want to accidentally reveal something I'm not supposed to reveal. But I'm going to show you a little thing we can do here. Providing this works. Ooh, I accidentally hit the held for review filter. Okay, so I just searched for this person. The TTC, especially the subway part of it, is not... Okay, this guy. I would be deeply ashamed to show the subway. It is so third world. What a sad, cold, lifeless city. Tail end of rush hour and completely empty streets at 5:40 p.m. On December 23rd, during a pandemic. This guy is laughing. Crap airport, just like the vast majority of North American airports. If it weren't pitiful, it would be laughable. What? Utterly lifeless city. Go to Montreal. Like, look at this piece of crap. So we can just search by the person's name and it'll bring up their chat history. That Jollibee across the street. I'm not too much into going malls, but I go for the bookstores. You're welcome, T-Dump. There's so much activity in Toronto. I can't wait for my first visit. Peel Memorial was restored. It was turned into another hospital. Never going to stay at a Hilton again. It's so dusty. All right. I think... yeah, I think we're done here. I think I'm done with the comments for tonight. We had a lot of good positivity. Unfortunately, a fair bit of extreme stupidity and just plain people being jackasses. But hey, we're done. I want to thank everyone for hanging out tonight. Thank you to our mods for doing their good work. Thank you to our channel members. And just everyone who hung out in the chat and put up with my whining tonight. It was fun. I don't know when I'm going to stream again this week. I'll try to do one again, maybe on the new e-bike, maybe a walking stream. We do have Canada Day coming up Friday. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what any of my plans are for the rest of the week, but I want to get like something in tonight since I knew I had the night to myself and I wasn't going out filming. So that's why we're here. But thank you, everyone. Thanks to everyone who sent support. Thank you, Jeanette, Cheesy Rider, LEBHG, Chris Mills, Lisa, Sanjay, Melting Tomato, Novell Koss, COVID Hippo, Mark Gertej, Stephen Collins, Jack, and everyone else. Thank you very much. Susan as well. I will catch you guys on the next one. Yoink. As I fail to end the stream. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.